Texas Holdem is the most popular variation of the game of poker. It's very easy to learn, and any starting hand, even a bad one, can end up winning the game of poker. However, when making mathematically and psychologically correct decisions, it's possible to win consistently over a longer period of time. Texas Holdem is played with a standard deck of cards, consisting of 52 cards. The objective of the game is to win the pot, which is the sum of chips that players wager during the game. A pot can be either won at the showdown by the player with the best card combination, or by betting and making other players fold their cards. Let's explain all the basic rules with an example of a Texas Holdem poker game. Start of the game, called pre-flop. Cards are dealt by the dealer, which is designated by the dealer button. Before the cards are dealt, the first and second player on the left of the button have to place mandatory bets called the blinds. The first player has to place half of the mandatory bet, small blind. The second player has to place the full bet, big blind, 5 and 10 in our example. The dealer button, as well as the blinds, move clockwise after each game. Game begins with a first round when each player receives 2 cards face down. The first act is to the player on the left of the big blind. He has 3 options: call the big blind, raise, or fold cards. He calls. Remaining players have the same betting options. First 2 fold. Dealer and small blind call. We, as the big blind, can now check or raise. We check. Blinds have positional advantage because they are the last ones to act. They are able to assume what card combinations other players could hold based on their actions. All bets placed go to the pot. The flop. Here, 3 cards, or the flop, are dealt face up in the middle of the table so that all players can see them. On the flop, our hand is determined by the combination of our 2 cards and the 3 cards on the flop. The biggest positional advantage on the flop belongs to the dealer, who is the last one to act and can extract valuable information from previous actions. Small blind is first to act and has the same betting options and checks. We raise 30. Dealer calls and small blinds fold. The turn. Another community card that all the players see, the turn is dealt. Our hand is determined by the best 5 card combination of our 2 cards and the 4 community cards. Third betting round follows in the same order as on the flop. We bet another 30 and the other player calls. The river. The last community card, the river, is dealt. Players act in the same order as previously and the same betting options. The player with the best 5 card combination from all the cards and the board wins the pot. In case 2 or more players have the same winning card combination, they share the pot. After the poker game is over, the dealer button moves to the next player to the left. Small blind and big blind move as well, in the same direction. The community cards give you a great opportunity to calculate what other players hold. According to their betting patterns and actions, it is possible to statistically measure if it would be profitable from a long-term point of view to check, call, raise, or fold. The rules can get a little bit tricky in some situations, so make sure you practice Texas Holdem by playing poker for virtual money online to get familiar with all the exceptions. It's important to remember, any starting hand can win in poker. However, many starting hands do not win often enough to justify playing them on a regular basis. Play your opponents, not just cards. If you can read your opponent well, you may be able to win hands against him no matter what cards you hold. The example we used in this video is for demonstrational purposes only, and is by no means a guide on how one should play a hand containing 2 aces. You can find more details about basic Texas Holdem poker rules, as well as more advanced strategies and poker tools at www.casinator.com/go/poker.